lying down in a comfortable position. And if lying down isn't a comfortable position for you, then a seated position, but just making sure that you're completely comfortable, that you can completely relax. Remembering to switch your phone off if you have it near you, as best you can, setting the intention to give yourself this time and this space to receive these very potent, powerful solar energies that are streaming in through the solar portal of the summer solstice. For us in the Northern Hemisphere, it's the longest day, the day where we have the most light, the most physical light, and also the most energetic light, this gift from the sun, allowing us to receive this light to really shine into our areas that maybe have been hidden, unconscious patterns, unconscious voices that we all have, the judgments, the criticisms. We are being gifted this energy to enable us to really walk forward, to do our personal work. We've all chosen to incarnate at this time, to have the challenges that are being presented to us. And it's about awakening, waking up to what really needs to be seen, taking personal responsibility, stepping back and acknowledging it's our divine right as a human being to have choice, freedom, our free will. And perhaps we have patterns or programming or conditioning or beliefs that are stopping us from really stepping back into that empowered way of being. And this is the gift of this very intense solar energy, to shine the light so that we can see what needs to be seen, so that we have awareness of where our personal work needs to take us. Solar energy is a masculine energy in balance with the feminine of the lunar energy, the moon. Solar energy is very transformative, it's the fire. And so we are also being gifted with this possibility, this potential for transformation, to move out of old patterns, perhaps ways that we've got stuck, and to transform to a way that enables us to be more internally balanced, reflecting as an external balance. And we start to guide through our personal vibration, we start to guide humanity into a higher vibrational way of being. And we're really at the crossroads now. Humanity is being, there's a lot of momentum to take humanity in a certain direction, and we can see very clearly that direction. But we are choosing to be taken down in that vibration, that very dark, negative, controlling energy. Everything is choice. So through the transformation of this solar energy, and we step back into our personal power, our freedom, our choice, our free will, we can choose to direct our life force, our energy, the collective, humanity. We're all connected. We can choose to move into a very higher vibrational way of being. And it's a good reminder that everything is vibration. That's all it is. It's vibration, vibrating at different frequencies. And at the moment, humanity, the majority of humanity, is vibrating at a fairly low frequency. But there is an ever-increasing amount of humanity that is vibrating at a higher frequency. And this is the potential that we have to transform through this solar energy, is to keep increasing our vibration through our own personal work, our own self-development, our own journey, however we go about that. Vibration. Everything is vibration. The crystal bowls are vibration. They send out a very specific frequency depending on what elements they have contained in them. These are crystal tones, alchemy, singing bowls. So they're infused with different precious metals and stones, gemstones. And as we journey through this energy and sound healing, coming back into that deep knowing that we are vibration, we are energy. We are luminous light beings that have chosen to have, in this particular lifetime, a very intense life. And I think we all have a tendency to identify with kind of the physical and the heaviness of life. And we lose the connection to the luminous energy that we are, the light body that we are. We are conscious awareness embodied into this physical form to have a physical experience in this very physical dimension. So perhaps as we journey through this sound and energy healing, starting to really remember the true nature of our being. We are here to have an experience, but we've become very identified with those experiences that have created a sense of self, an identity, a personality. And our work here is to move away from that identity, that personality that has been structured around experiences, a lot of the time painful experiences. And then we've got caught up in our stories. So we have come to experience, we came here to experience everything that we have experienced, to learn and grow and develop, to allow that experience to move through us. But we got attached, we created a story, we created an identity, and we've got stuck. We've got stuck in this sense of self and I and me. Life is an energy to move through us. Life is a series of experiences for us to have, to grow and develop. And so perhaps as well through this sound and energy healing, as you allow the vibration, the movement of energy and sound to flow through you, coming into that deep remembering of the real fluid nature of life. Energy needs to move. It's like water. It has to move, and if it doesn't move, it's exactly like water. It gets very stagnant, and then it gets stale and heavy and toxic. And we end up carrying like this enormous baggage of stale and stagnant and toxic energy that's just emitting all these low vibrations out into our energy system. So being open to whatever it is, the very conscious solar energy being gifted to us on the summer solstice, being open to whatever it is that you need to receive, you need to see, you need to release, to be guided by that energy. Allowing your awareness now to focus on the breath. Observing the physical expansion of inhale and observing the physical release of exhale. And this is a vibration that we stay in for the whole of this practice, one of witnessing, of observing. This is our true nature. We are the observer, observing what is taking place. And so we start to observe as the breath allows the physical body to move into a deep state of relaxation. Feeling the whole of the back of the body just softening down. Starting to allow the tensions of the day, of whatever's going on in your life, to release, or to at least just move out to the periphery, not so intrusive as we move through this session. Deeper and deeper the body goes. Tension releasing around the eyes, cheeks, nostrils and lips. A softening across the brow center, around the hairline, the scalp. A gentle release of low jaw away from upper jaw, a softening around the base of skull. As body goes deeper and deeper into relaxation. And a sense of allowing yourself to start to let go, to soften into this nourishing state of being relaxed. A release of tension in the throat and the neck. Exhaling, a softening across the upper back and upper chest. A subtle release of shoulder blades away from the spine. The sense of the collarbones softening out to the tip of shoulders. As body goes deeper and deeper into relaxation. The arms are heavy, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists and hands, completely relaxed. Observing a gentle release across the mid-back, and internally also a release of anxiety or tension in the diaphragm. Our breath is a reflection of our emotional state, and all those times we've been stressed or anxious, that energy can get bound up in the diaphragm, in the belly. So allowing through an exhale all that can be released from the diaphragm, from the belly. Deeper and deeper the body goes. A softening of the belly into the body, a gentle release of low back. And as the low back releases, the subtle softening around the back of pelvis, the sacrum and tailbone. the buttocks relaxed. The pubic bone softens back to sacrum, the hip bones releasing. Deeper and deeper the body goes. Thighs, knees, calves, ankles, heels, arches, balls of the feet and all 10 toes completely relaxed. Continuing to observe as the exhale lets go from the deep muscles inside the body, the superficial muscles under the skin, the organs, the connective tissue, every single cell in the body completely relaxed. And as the body is completely relaxed, supported by the earth underneath us, our awareness again is drawn back to the breath. An awareness of the physical breath, but we're now drawn to the energy behind the physical breath, the movement, the pulsation of energy that we feel physically as breathing. And we become very interested in this movement, this pulsation of energy. It's something very familiar. And because of that familiarity, there's an immediate sense of trust. This conscious energy wanting to guide us into a deep state of healing. And so we allow our awareness to be guided down into the solar plexus. So just intuitively knowing as you are guided there, reflecting physically around the diaphragm area. The solar plexus is one of our energy centers. It's where we have the ability to receive a lot of solar energy. It is our own personal central sun. And as our awareness is guided by this conscious energy deep into the solar plexus, as we become aware now of that movement of energy around the solar plexus, a feeling of sinking deeper and deeper into this energy center, being held and supported by the pulsation of this conscious energy. And it's from this deep energetic space, our own personal sun, our solar plexus, we allow the vibration of the bowls to move through us. We allow ourselves to be open and receptive to the energy of the summer solstice. No sound, just vibration. Energy pulsating, expanding and contracting. We are vibration, we are energy. We are the observer, observing, the sacred witness of the experiences of our life. Awareness now being guided back to the physical breath. Feeling the physical body responding to that movement of energy. Inhale and exhale. Bringing awareness back into the physical, starting to bring some gentle movement into your body in whatever feels appropriate for you. Maybe a stretch, perhaps deepening the breath. At some point, bringing the soles of the feet on the floor, resting the palms on the floor, or if you've been seated, resting the palms on the thighs. And just grounding through the feet, through the palms. Coming back into the space. And then when you feel to, just rolling over onto one side if you have been lying down. Perhaps taking a few breaths here before gently supporting yourself up to a seated posture. And once you are seated, a moment here, the palms facing up, awareness into the heart, as we make our offering of gratitude to the sun for this gift of energy to help guide us and transform us. Breathing into the heart space. Exhaling that heart energy of gratitude all the way down and out through the palms of the hands. Energy releasing through the energy centers there as we make our offering back to the sun. And then very gently and slowly opening the eyes.